Johnny, JD, and Justin drop some wisdom about being who God created you to be and not trying to be anyone else.
I used to have a quote in my office. I don't know what it's from, but it just said, comparison is violence against the self. And I think that's what you're talking about.
But what you just said too, you know, whether it be in something like the hunting industry or just in your everyday life, that draw and that pull to be someone that you're not, because you look at someone who maybe you admire and maybe for good reason, and you're like, oh, I just want to have what they have or be like them. But that's not who you're created to be. Like, God created you with a purpose, and he made you intentionally exactly who you are. And so, of course, the most fulfillment you're going to get is living out exactly who you're supposed to be. God is most glorified.
Well, we compare ourselves a lot to everybody else. All of us do it, good and bad. And Moses is like, well, I can't talk well. And God's response was, I made your mouth. Like, it's not an accident how this whole thing is going, right? And we begin to look at that, and we look at our deficiencies, and we idolize maybe how eloquent somebody else is, or how they seem to, you know, flawlessly flow in whatever it is, or how charismatic they are. And man, it just doesn't matter. Elon Musk or any of these guys, like, they're just who they are unwaveringly. And they're so quirky, they're so different. And every one of us is the same, but we really tone ourselves down so much to try and fit in with what we think is the successful model.
Like, we're our biggest enemy. We are the most violent to ourselves in our head when we're comparing ourselves to each other.
That's really good.
Particularly in hunting. Comparison's like the name of the game in hunting. Like, buckboards are just the beginning for either that. And I think that's one of the flips, if we're gonna go full circle here, because what can feed the idol of hunting is competition and comparison, and it can be used as boasting and pride. And that's one of the things that gets flipped. Like, still, yeah, you want to be successful, but there isn't this like insatiable hunger to have the biggest one on the buckboard this year.